administration. We implore you to provide us with comprehensive report with relevant supporting documents for the transaction that gave rise to the amounts stated above. We also appreciate if you can provide information with evidences about what transpired before your tenure. Page 18, PC1 building. Your comment on PC1 building recovery and maintenance is noted. This, however, was not contained in our report on page 17. Page 21, item C. Sir, please provide them with vivid explanation and evidence on the issue of PC1 building contributions as affected your tenure as president. Page 22, write-off of general debtors. Sir, please note that the adjustment in question was done by a former accountant, Uwankwere Chima, as a transaction date of 1st January 2021, not when the accountant resumed office. For further clarity, refer to Appendix 3 attached to the report. Page 44, sales of lands. You may wish to contact your external auditors and AIS former accountant that work with you if necessary. Page 45. You may wish to contact external auditors and NIS former accountant that work with you. Okay, if necessary. Sorry. Page 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 78, 80, 98, 100, 101. Those are audit adjustments made to trial balance provided to the external auditors for the relevant years. You may wish to request the external auditors and the former accountants to provide details to enable us confirm and corroborate the reclassification and adjustments. Sir, all your other observations not specifically dealt with in this letter are also noted, but not within the scope of our assignment. Once again, we appreciate you for the prompt response and anticipate to hear more from you. Accept our regards. That is all.
Thank you very much. There are about... Okay, sir. Micro.
Mr. President, ESCO, past president, and colleagues, you have seen the letter that was written to me. And if you recall, in the letter I wrote to them, every point of it was answered. I'm outside the office now. I should go and meet audit accountant to come and... What kind of thing is that? I have given you what and what expired during my tenure. I did not spend any money on PC1. He said I should go and bring evidence. Except you are looking for something else. No be me when I go find. Thank you.
We didn't mention that you spent money specifically on PC1 building. Like I have said, historical figure balance sheet. Definitely every administration will have handing over notes. Where there is a problem like this, is either you consult the external auditor or whoever. But we mentioned that during your tenure, you said you gave us everything. We read your response here. And we said you spent 19 million. I mean, you received 19 million according to published accounts, and you spent 31 million on NIS land acquisition and allocation. And we requested that we could not see from the record provided to us what that many money was spent for. If you can give us the response, fine. We are not accusing anyone. We are only asking for clarifications.
I will short past president. Let him finish. Distinguished surveyors, What we are going to do is to give more time for those, one, that have not received, who said that they have not received any letter. Two, those who were given the first and they responded. If they didn't receive the second one, all these people, and those who did not respond at all, I am going to set a committee, and it's either 3-man committee or 5-man committee to be headed by Surveyor Irene. We can now the other 2 or 4 members so that we can look at, because if we continue with this, we cannot reach any headway until those who have not responded, when they respond, then things will be okay. They can holistically face the issue. So that is what we are going to do. Even this hall where we are now will be rearranged for another activity. They are supposed to start 1 hour ago. My past president, Oyebola.
The President and the House, I decided to talk because it seems we want to close the chapter. I was waiting for him to read the letter written to me and my response to the letter. But it's like we may not have the opportunity of listening to it, so that's why I decided to talk. Having said that, little by little, we are beginning to see where the thing is going. He has just told you that the forensic is about trial balance, whatever balance, and the rest of it. That's what he's now telling him. I thought he was going to get there with me because I gave mine to a chartered accountant, younger brother of mine, to respond. Now, the issue is, we are surveyors here. I could see that we had clapped, we had booed, and the rest of them. But these things are what we should be ready to take as leaders. If you can't stand the heat, you don't go into the kitchen. So it doesn't mean anything with me. But the issue is, now we may not get to the crux of it. That's what I'm talking. All that they have been doing was on accounting procedure and process. When I got the letter, I thought somebody was going to tell me, you spent so much on so that you shouldn't have spent. By so doing, you are owing NIS so much that you have to return to the institution. That's forensic. When I gave it to my brother and I said forensic, he saw the volume. He said forensic. I said forensic. He said forensic? Did somebody steal money? He said because forensic is not cheap. You don't just go on forensic just with a wave of hand like that. You must be sure that you will recover money before you go on forensic, and you pay from it for it because it's not cheap. Now, you can see what we are hearing. Somebody is telling a past president to go and meet his accountant, a surveyor to go and meet his accountant for whatever trial balance and whatever What did I have to do with our accounting procedure? You need to bring me a voucher that I signed, that I shouldn't have signed, or a particular amount of money that went. I was a spending officer. Yes, I take the responsibility. But you need to show me what I misappropriated. If the forensic doesn't show that, and you begin to tell me I should go and meet an accountant somewhere for accounting procedure, I think we should be careful how we go about it. I'll just stop there for now. Thank you.
No, hold on. Yes.
Mr. President, thank you so much. My case is simple. I will tell the accountant, if he has the document here, let him give me today or tomorrow and the letter. I will respond to it. That's all.
Solesi. Solesi.
Mr. President, thank you very much. In line with the reality of the shortage of time that we have, and based on your earlier decision to set up a 3 or 5 man committee, I think we should just name the other members of that committee now and give them timeline to submit their assignment so that we can work on this. But no attempt must be made to cover up all the issues raised in the forensic report. That is my suggestion. And on that line, I want to suggest one Surveyor Casey Oshin is a fellow of the institution and a chartered accountant. Thank you very much.
Okay. I think we don't have to. Is it 3 man or 5? It's 3 man. 5 man or 3 man. Everybody will come. So 5 man. Zoom. Who?
Mr. President, let's proceed. Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Um,
What page is this thing of the server? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111.
let members. Yes? Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. President, sir.
No, I mean, Mwabuchi.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I'd like to pray, Mr. President, whether this report, the soft copy, could be sent to members so that we can appreciate, not in a fleeting instance, we can appreciate what we are discussing.
It's not the external auditor that we send, it is the secretariat.
That's why I said I prayed, Mr. President.
You say?
I said I prayed to the president, not to the external
Okay.
officer.
So we will, definitely. Thank you very much. In the nomination, we want 5-man committee. One is Irene, chairman, who is supporting KK, the Ocean nomination raised by Solesi of FNIS, who is supporting that. Yes?
Mr. President and the House, my name is Lukman Gbadamasi, FNIS from Ogun State. I support the nomination of Sovio KC Osin, FNIS, as member of that committee. Thank you.
Okay. Somebody at the back there. Yes.
At the back.
No, this person.
Mr. President, sir.
Yes.
I want to nominate somebody as well.
Huh?
I want to nominate the surveyor, CAPNL, FNIS, be a member of that committee.
Okay. Any seconder? Tell the secretary the initials of ANEL.
The name of the complete name of it is Kasimia Anna Ayochukwu Anele, the former Surveyor General of Imo State for 12 good years. He has a wealth of experience in this kind of issue.
Okay, it's all right. We have not come to. Okay. Is that Sunny? Huh? Yeah. Yes.
The President, sir. My name is Sovio Abiodun Leadi, Fellow of the institution. I thank you for the privilege of nominating members into the committee. I want to nominate Sovio Edionwe.
Who?
Edionwe Yame Edionwe. He's a fellow of the institution. He's also an accountant as well as a lawyer. Thank you.
Eh? The NLA is from East. Which branch is he?
He's in Edo State.
Irene is there, and we can't get people, maybe while others have not gotten their distance. Irene is there from South. So sorry, sir. Okay, let's somebody second that of Anene. Not second, huh?
See hands here, see hands.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm Surveyor Chooks Martins Nzomewu, and I'm here to second the motion of the nomination of CAP Anele.
Okay.
And that additionally, Mr. President, I like the way you want it to be well spread among regions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We want nomination from the North. From the North, yes.
Sorry, my name is Dupe Nilola Olayinka Dosumu FNIS, and I want to nominate Surveyor Kura from Kano State as a member of the committee. Thank you.
Kura, a woman. Hello? Hold on. I learned that Kura is one-time treasurer within the time in view. Because we don't want anything that we are just trying to get this problem solved once and for all. So, if you can nominate another person. Who? Where are, okay.
I am Dr. Surveyor Hassan Samaila Ija from Niger State. Somebody in the morning, before this matter came, offered himself in this assembly. I would like to nominate him, Surveyor Dr. Agbaje, if it is acceptable.
Okay, thank you. Seconder. Seconder.
My name is Surveyor Mrs. Charity Michael Ola, PhD. I want to second the nomination of Surveyor Dr. Agbaje as a member of the committee.
Thank you. Okay. Dr. Dudu. For nomination. We will prefer a woman now. Let us be gender. Up, please. Okay.
President, since I'm standing up, let me make an observation. I have been raising my hand. Then the whiz will come in.
Okay, make it.
So CIYB fellow requested for the publication of the forensic audit. But the forensic audit is still in progress, and that is why we are constituting a committee. If we publish the findings now, when some told us they have not even received the letter to do this and do that, it will not be a better way of publishing an important document like this. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, let us finish the nomination. Anybody? Okay.
Now.
Go ahead.
Chairman, sir. I, Sally Omohai, Cabo nominate Charity Michael Ola as a member of the committee.
Okay. Who is seconding? The mic is coming to you.
Okay. Surveyor C.I. Nwabichie, with a deep sense of humility, I second the nomination.
Thank you.
So, what's the timeline you give for people that did also? Timeline.
That the report, that the committee will submit reports and give them.
The first of all, it should be time.
Okay, we are giving 3 months for submission. Those who have not submitted to submit within 3 months. So we need everybody's response. So the members of the committee, what's the name we are going to give the committee? Suggestions?
Thank you, my president, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
The view I have, sir, is that while we give this committee the work to do, can we encourage our legal retainer to go to court and get injunction for us that no member of this institution has the right to go to court before the finality of this discussion, not only in this grant, but even until after final results would have come from that table. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Vice President.
Hello, Mr. President. You know, I've been very vocal in most of the things, but because I'm a default in not responding. That's why my voice is low. So, and I wanted to suggest that 3 months for those of us who have not responded is too long. 3 months, but they're within 3 months. I was even saying, because what we don't understand is that the report of any tenure or the overlaps. There may be 3 people, for instance now, let's say about PC1. Makano worked on it. I worked on it. What is it? Aigbe worked on it. Which period? Oyinbola worked during that period. Are the 3 of us going to? That is the reason why I'm saying it's a bit clumsy. Give us, even if we want it done, within 2 weeks, those of us having the document. Because when I read through, I found that there is no specific query. There is no specific area. Will I go and report on something which Aigbe worked on? Or will I go and report on something Maikano worked on that he spent during the period? So, now that I understand, we will go into it, the period. Fortunately, there is no spending I made which I don't make records. I make photocopy of everything. And what you are talking majorly about a PC1 building, we have to go to the board of trustees, previous board of trustees, who awarded the contract, who was to supervise. So, and before the committee you are setting up, the committee is to work on the final document submitted by the forensic auditor. So they can't work until the forensic auditor submits his report. That is what they will work upon. We are not submitting to them. When all reports or all submissions by the forensic auditor have been compiled, query raised, and we've responded to whichever query, then you can bundle everything, give it to the. So don't let us jump the gun. Don't let us put the cart, or what do we call it, before the something, so that everything will dabaru. Let us do it systematically. It may not end this tenure. It's something that has to be, you have to go into the nitty-gritty. Where did you stop? What happened after? For instance, I gave just an example of the PC1 building. Nearly all presidents worked on it. We finished when we were on the 5th floor, which we recommended, which we did. How much did you spend during that period? What happened? Why the escalation of the fee? Was there any review? Was there any something? All these things, don't let us jump. And one thing I want to say, the man from from Niger, please, when we are talking, I don't know, doctor or something, when you are talking generally, please, mind languages. You said we cannot be, when somebody comes out to vote, irresponsible people into this. That was why I stood up the other time. Who is not, why should you use that foul language to your colleagues? We are all colleagues. Nobody has said anything, no matter how agitated you are. On the screen, when people are looking, and people will just clap. When you are vying for a position, when you wanted to serve, we should be careful so that we don't give something to irresponsible people. Which of the members of NIS are not responsible? That is why I wanted to say the other time. Because I'm a culprit of not responding due to certain reasons overlap. So that is the reason why I'm raising up. We will respond, they will reply, and we will respond. When they conclude everything, bundle it to the 5 wise men who will go into it. So that is my own submission. So we can solve it even this period. So Mr. President, I go do more. Thank you very much. No, he's not recognizing you. He's not recognizing you. Don't read this thing. Let me know when I'm going. The committee, they submit to the forensic auditor within 3 weeks.
Yes, go ahead.
They submit to the forensic auditor within 3 weeks.
Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, I'd like to talk on the person who said we should go to court to seek an injunction. I think that may not be totally right. You cannot abridge my right if it is infringed upon. So we will maintain an open mind. But let us always remember that you cannot leave NIS and go to court without exhausting the tenor conflict resolution mechanisms. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is okay. Thank you very much, my fellow.
We were in school together.
Thank you very much. This will be the order. Those concerned will give.
Yes. You mean the internal? Internal audit. No, come. The one we did yesterday. Internal audit. So they will present their reports.
Okay, thank you very much. We will be expecting the external auditor to submit their report. Then on this issue of forensic, those concerned who were written letter to, they should respond within 3 weeks. While the external auditor will finish his work within 2 months. Then the committee which we are setting up now will commence their work to do the analysis. I hope. Are you getting it? Yeah, okay. For the committee we are setting up, their job should be within 2 weeks equally. Is it too short? Which one are we giving? Okay, we can give them 3 months to do their job very well. Noted. Okay, we are on the point of what name do we give that? Somebody was saying something. The name of the committee. Somebody was trying to suggest something from here. Yes? Go ahead.
Mr. President, sir, I'm Savio Alabede Aro from Ogun State, FNI. I'm suggesting sub-finance committee on forensic report.
Okay. That is one. Any other person?
Yeah,
yes, yes. This way.
Mr. President, sir, you need to give them terms of reference. What are they supposed to do?
Okay, noted. Akinde, or is it Akinde? Who is that?
All right, Mr. President.
My President, sir.
Yes.
I'm Folashade Kasim, FNIS from Lagos State. I would like to suggest Forensic Strategic Committee.
Forensic Strategic Committee. What strategic did they do? No? What? Read out all this thing, pick one. What's the first one? So we've gotten that, and let it be forensic review, forensic report review committee. I think it's better. Huh? What's the information? Let's be fast, though.
My President, thank you for the recognition. Past President in the House. Please, my name is Adams Olubenga from Lagos State. If we go to page 46 of the annual report, I discovered that most of our officers, they put up recommendations that we don't look into, and they are very critical. And one of the major problems that we're having that led us to the forensic is because we are not able to tie a particular person to a particular spending. You come into office in June, but the financial year will have started from January. Somebody has spent from January till June before you take over. Now you spend yours till another December. It now becomes difficult. There is something that we did in Lagos. We had such a problem before. We had to move our financial year from where you take over from till when you hand over. If you go to page 46 of the internal auditor report, point 3.2, the financial year of the institution should be made to commence 1st of July and end 30th June. An AGM resolution or constitutional review is needed to effect this. I believe if we're able to do this, move a motion that the financial year of NIS start from 1st of July. Every president that takes over will be able to bear responsibility from the spending he does from when he took over, from when he is handing over. On that note, I want to move a motion at this AGM that the financial year of NIS should take effect from July 1st and end on June 30th. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Concerning what the last speaker said, I believe that if you have 2 or 3 accountants here, they will understand what I want to. We have what is called cut-off procedure. The only way you can bring down your accounting year end to June end from 4th to 30th June is to adjust your date of having your annual general meeting. Because if you are holding your annual general meeting in June, especially a date like this, there is no way, and the annual general meeting is very, very significant. The inflow and outflow for annual general meeting is very significant in your financial statement. If you still put your annual general meeting in June, the report of the annual general meeting is supposed to be part of your audited account for that year will not be there, and it will make your account, your financial statement, incomplete. So you may bring your annual general meeting a bit backward, so that if you want to have your year end as at 30th June, everything that happened in the annual general meeting will come in. Thank you.
We've had the view of an expert, and we are taking his views. It wouldn't invalidate what we are doing. So,
Additionally, on the matter at hand, Mr. President.
Okay. Make you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Distinguished members, standing on existing protocols, I was just suggesting that every election year, why not let us have it this way? For the new executives like us that is reporting part of the spendings from the last ESCO, we can have, as such years, we can have our accounts split into 2. January to June reported separately, and July to December reported separately in the same audited accounts. So the first year of every new executive, for example, this our executive, we report January to June 30th separately, and then we report 1st of July to 31st of December separately, and everything will be captured in the same booklet. So that can take out the idea of somebody lumping up spendings from the previous executive to the new one, if the House so permits. Thank you.
So the committee okay. Information. Let's be fast, so we are running.
Thank you, Mr. President, and the fellows, members of Nigerian Institution of Surveyors. Sir, with the experience as a former auditor of the institution, the suggestion the Secretary General just brought up, I don't think it can work. Because from experience, even after AGM, when you have handed over, you still pay funds 3 months after. 3 months after. Settlement of caterer money, banners, and every other thing. So as the external auditor has suggested that our financial year should remain the way it is except the AGM is changing. I think it's right. The only problem that I think this institution have is our account staffs. Let us try our best to get competent ants. Competent ants. We don't need to get people that are not qualified. If we are to protect our account, we need people that are qualified, sound, who can manage our account, both income, expenditure, at a go when you ask them questions, they will be able to answer your questions. Number two, if you employ people that are upright, knowing what they are doing, even if any president or financial officer direct them to do in wrong direction, because of their certificate and their profession, they will insist that no, they are not going that way. That is my submission. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Noted. So the committee members. You say what? Huh? What is this? Budget, yes.
Mr. President, sir, thank you very much for the honor. All protocols duly observed. I think the suggestions about, let me see this president too, about the handing of our accounts and the election, or when another president is taking over, we don't have any problem with that. We can take a cue from the federal government. The 2027 presidential election will be in February, but it's taking over in May. So that we just give some gaps, some dates, so that they prepare themselves, do all the necessary accounting and balance it up. And the other, the new executive will be planning and preparing themselves to take over a month or two later. I don't think there's any problem in that. There's no need to rush and take over, and you are still calling the other man. We've had various examples in the recent past, which is not really palatable. That's my suggestion on that. Sir, with regards to all these forensic audits, now we are lumping up and they did forensic audits. Maybe after we've seen the papers, for each year, everybody submits something, and which they will bring to the AGM. We say, yes, okay, and close the book. So when all this starts happening now, I would like each tenure to be clearly stated in the forensic report, so that we'll be able to see clearly, and then we'll be able to refer to where we say ourselves go in our AGM. Because if that is not made clear, we will still come back to you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that suggestion. So, Surveyor Irene, FNIS, KK Oshin, K what? KC. KC Oshin, Anelne, Kasmia, Ganiyu, Abaje, Ola, Surveyor Ola. These are the 5-man committee. And can I say, tell them? The times of reference will be forwarded to you people through the chairman, and you people will start on it as stipulated in the timetable created. I think we have done justice to that. Thank you very much. External auditor. Okay, the next thing should be Akwa Ibom State Branch Matter update. NIS Akwa Ibom State Branch Matter. Let the Deputy President update this House on the position now. Give us the update, Deputy.
Can we release the auditors?
The President of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors, the past presidents, and their colleagues. I hereby present the reports of the Expanded Conflict Resolution Committee on the Akwa Ibom legal crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, introduction. I'm pleased to present the report to the Expanded Committee Resolution constituted by the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors to address the protracted leadership and governance crisis in the Akwa Ibom State Branch. The committee was inaugurated by the President of the institution on 1st of August 2025 by pursuant to the directive of the annual general meeting held at Enugu in June 2025. With the
summary.
I want to yes, I will give the summary.
Summary for want of time.
Well, the activities of the committee, I think I've already rendered that to the council, which I believe must have been circulated at each state. The reconciliation efforts also was made. And going by that, I'm happy to inform you that the court proceedings and committee recommendation that during the period under review, the institution actively participated in the court proceeding relating to this dispute, continuously encourage amicable resolution. After the expanded committee, resolution committees have waded into the case, went to Akwa Ibom, Uyo to see the parties concerned. And after being observed that the two parties concerned were actually not in tandem with the report or the issue of settling the case, that of course we reported back to the institution that the caretaker committee should be formed and immediately commence assignment as engaged by the branch extensively. On the 22nd of April, an enlarged meeting of members was held in Uyo, during which electoral committee was constituted and election timetable approved. The electoral process was conducted transparently and peacefully, culminating in the 22nd of August 2006. The election was well attended, orderly, and widely accepted by members. At the conclusion of the exercise, duly elected officers emerged and were presented with certificate of return and were sworn into office, thereby restoring constitutional leadership to the branch. In that case, I want to appreciate the members of the committee for the work